I rise also in support of SCR 85 today. Just honored to be able to do that. You know, in San Diego, every Martin Luther King Day, we have an all-people's breakfast. And every time I go, it's like a 3 or 4 hour, event. It reminds me of church, where I grew up in Southwest Virginia. But what I come out with on that day is I'm always so inspired. You know, it's a Monday and you go early and you're like, you're doing your to-do list. And I get there and I settle in and I'm inspired every single year. And I always have this thought, which is, gosh, I hope this feeling of inspiration that sort of overcomes me, how many days of the year moving forward can I make that inspiration last? Because it really is an incredible thing. And like my colleague from Costa Mesa mentioned, Memphis, my sister lives there. And years ago, when I made my first trip to Memphis after the family had moved back there, my nephew was 4. And he wanted to show me everything he knew, and he told me that Martin Luther King was a great warrior, and he liked to fight. And I said, well, honey, Martin Luther King was a peaceful man. And he looked at me as if I had lost, like I didn't understand. He said he was a warrior for peace at age 4. And I never forgot that as we visited the Lorraine Hotel, and it is the 50th anniversary, and we should remember that Martin Luther King was there to support the sanitation workers. And his fight, as my colleague mentioned, for education and how important that is for all of our kids, our greatest asset. He had a message of income inequality, and that's why he was there, to support the sanitation workers. And I think even today, as my colleague in his opening remarks talked about, have we arrived? Have we gained success? We know that we still stand every day working on legislation that helps to create income equality for all. And so we do have work to do. I look forward to this weekend. On Sunday, as a member of the LGBT community, the HRC Human Rights Campaign sponsors a day of service also. They want to participate. And on Sunday, I will join HRC in an effort to collect items for homeless LGBT youth. So I look forward to Sunday for the day of service and our wonderful Martin Luther King parade that day, and then Monday to be inspired. And I just rise to support this and hope that as we come back next week, that the inspiration we gain throughout this week and on Monday, however we choose in our communities to celebrate this day, that we come back with a heart ready to do the work that our colleague outlined in his opening comments about the work that we have yet to do to truly honor the spirit of a great man. Thank you for letting me say a few words, Mr. President.